Oh, sorry about that. I made a little short about um, record fears I didn't explain. Okay, so what I was doing, I was up in here and I said, because my lights was off, right? I know I'll be reading my Bible, spending time reading my Bible and stuff like that. Like when I would deal with particular things, I studied those scriptures or whatever, but it seemed like it seemed like it was just like stuff was just being thrown at me, like deal with it, deal with it, and deal with it. So I was like, I didn't want to go outside. I'm like, if I don't go outside, then what I'm gonna do? Ain't nobody gonna do it for me. Okay. So I went outside, walked down the street, say my prayers or whatever. Say my prayers, walked down the street. Went to trying to go to work, Stafford agency. This man told a horrible story. He was talking to somebody else. He was talking so loud. He told like a horrible story. I'm like, oh my God. And I've seen him sitting there. So to let me know that people go through stuff. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not the only one on earth, right? So, and he still had to show up to try to go to work also. I didn't go to work that day, but I did have to go outside. So I went home and and I still was just studying my scriptures. It's like I had to thank the Lord, that I was able to go outside, go down the street. I've been through a lot. So it's like I feel like something was trying to target areas where I would supposedly struggle because of what I've experienced, but that didn't leave me. I was feeling trapped in my apartment, like not talking to people, don't know my neighbors, and all kind of stuff. So I've been like stepping outside my comfort zone. It's been hard, but because my lights was off, I found it strange that I was able to see the scriptures. And I'm like, if I was able to see the scriptures because the light was off, because I didn't have a choice. That means I was too busy on the internet. That's what I was too busy doing. I was being too busy on the internet, TikTok, Facebook, and stuff like that. And I was reading my Bible, but some things I just could not. I was dealing. I had some serious things that I was dealing with, and I needed to grasp the idea of what God was saying. And I cannot do that unless my lights was off. So I'm like, I didn't want to have to go through that. My lights are back on right now, and I'm able to talk about it. And I'm like, nobody should want their lights off to grasp the idea of something. I've been in sin, but I couldn't grasp it because I didn't have I could only use the internet for so much. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't want to waste looking on Facebook or anything like that. So just be mindful of your time, your lights being on, needs, wants. If you're not able to focus, you got to put some things down. And I do apologize for not putting it in the other video. I was just like, I just made a short, but I looked over the short and I say, well, I didn't explain what it is that I was doing. That's exactly what I was doing. I had more time to read and study and break a couple fears. God has not given us a spirit of fear, but we have to think on it, and and that's that.